Exclamation, everybody, welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Felix, when I popped into the game here, is trying to get my attention. He wants to talk about something, so let's see what he wants to talk about.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
Graham's a piece of trash.
That's putting it kindly, boss. Graham's worse than trash. He's a traitor. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
I mean, if I feel like Anakin Skywalker, maybe. Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. Well, he just allowed it to happen. We'll just say Graham wasn't the one who killed all those people. He just allowed it to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Oh, okay. You do that. I'm just now remembering what he's talking about. Because the leader of the iconoclast let a lot of people die by letting in some enemies. We got all kinds of. A photograph of Nyoka with her hunter crew. Etched into the back is a muddy red word called Sharon. Unlocks the perk the crew for Nyoka. Okay. Encased trip blade. Strike with this and you'll feel it going up your arms and into your shoulders. Never once let me down, Nyoka. Okay, and a Raptidon named Frida. Nyoka has scrawled the name Frida into this otherwise pristinely preserved Raptidon head. Okay. She's got all kinds. Oh my god, she's got all kinds of heavy ammo in here. Holy crap! We're definitely taking that. What is that? A little like fabric thing? It's like a snakeskin piece there. It's interesting. Well, she's got some interesting stuff decorating there, and lots of vodka. Does anybody else have anything? Oh, what do we have here? Trauma kit, scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for flawless complexion. And then bullet-riddled leather jacket. It's distressed. Mysterious bottle of hooch for disinfecting equipment. Probably. Okay, I think I've looked at those before. I just want to make sure. That's all is. I want to go help out the vicar here as well. I'd like to do that this episode if we can. Oh, what's this? Religious symbol, OSI banner, religious symbol in this flag denotes the order of scientific inquiry. Doctrinal studies. I think he's getting new books here, right? Maximilian de Soto. Looks like he's been collecting some things. Index to ban literature. Alright. Terror on Monarch. Mary Crunch. Fraser. I looked at those already. Danger. I like how they're just collecting all kinds of stuff and just putting them in their rooms, which is just hilarious. This is Parvati's father. Banged up toolbox. Spade. Modern steel wrench and you. Okay. Just like to revisit some things just to see how everything's going there. Oh, you know what? I better talk to everybody just in case. Let's talk to Ellie.
Something on your mind?
I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
AB positive, so she's a is the positive a universal donor? I guess she's still a universal donor. AB positive. She's not quite a universal. Universal donor is AB. AB positive would be she could donate to anyone who has A positive or B positive blood, right? Yeah, universal donor's O, right? So AB is the AB is the universal receiver, right? So she can't donate, she can only receive. Anyway, I have medical stuff. Did not go to medical school, as you can probably guess. I know one of them is one, and I just keep getting them reversed. Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Oh, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
All right, so
No complaints here.
Can't get anything more out of her. Where's our robot dude? I just saw him walk by earlier. Also, is he collecting? Oh, hello, with all the mag picks and stuff here. He's collecting for me. That's good. What is that? Examine. Faded air freshener. It's lemony fresh. Okay. Sam's Suds Steeper. Sparking is this unit's middle name. A steeper designed to kill germs rather than people. Unlocks the perk Clean Sweep for Sam. Bag of moldy sweetheart cakes. Rock hard and slightly discolored, these moldy Rizzo's sweetheart cakes are decades beyond their no more refunds after this date. Nothing in that bin. And where did our robot buddy go? Gonna be around here somewhere. Probably in engineering. Also, I got you know what? I gotta do something in here too. I gotta read something before we get too far ahead of ourselves.
Didn't I
Here he is.
request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps...
Battery levels are fully charged.
Fully charged. Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. All cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of cleaning to commence in 4 minutes.
Well, that's a hell of a lot of cleaning. So where'd you come from?
All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12x12 corrugated steel box.
No, I mean, I want to know more about you.
Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away.
Welcome to the crew, Sam.
SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
Okay. Not much of a talker. I should take him out at some point here. Felix, have I talked to you upstairs? Where's I guess Parvati's in the engineering there. How's my inventory looking? Oh, it's actually pretty clean for a change. Although I'm at 235, aren't I? Will what do I have? It's armor. That's what it is. Let's come over here while I'm here. Let's break down some of this armor that I probably don't need. Like this stuff that's only 9 points. 46. 46 sounds really good. Okay, we'll keep that. 29, 3, 4, 36 I'll hold on to for a moment. 16, 16, 33, 4, 34. This has got... Oh, this is something Iconoclast Apostle Armor. It's got all kinds of stuff on it already. I wonder if this is something I unequipped from someone. Alright, well, it's gone now. 9, 16, 11, 39, 36, 46. Let's get rid of the 36, because we have a 39 here. Which is all decked out already. 9, 14, 14, 22, and 24. Okay. Anything to repair? No. Tinkering. Tinker with that. Got my light assault rifle. Tinker with that as well. And do it again, please. Give me as much damage on this puppy as I can handle. Okay, I don't have enough bits for that. Shock cannon, this guy, sure. And don't have enough for that now. Alright. Peacekeeper, and I wonder if I should tinker with theirs. I guess I should. It'll help out a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, might as well. Might as well. What's the harm at this point? It's just credits, which I'll probably get back anyway. Yeah, because these things are just way below where they should be. Anarchist cookbook. Right, a lot of heavy weapons here, but I think these. Is there anything else to really break down? I mean, this Euthanasia Kit 1 looks pretty cool. 340, 960, light machine gun Mark II. Assault rifle. Hammer of Olympus. Yeah, I kind of want to keep some of his light machine gun Mark II. That's 960, and then this one was the same. This one has... I guess I can get rid of that. Machine gun. Light assault rifle. Another light machine gun. Okay. Alright, well, that's good enough for now. We've cleared out some of our inventory. I don't want to go too crazy because it's just gonna... We'll spend the entire time I have here just doing this. Which, I don't have as much time today to stream.
Something busted, Captain?
No. Okay. We've talked to her enough. Okay. Fine. That is just fine. Let's go. I have to look at something. I have to read something in... Oh, there's a tossball stick just lying there. But anyway, I have to read something in my cabin. I do believe. Like I have that. Did I get any more stuff from my cabin? Like I have this whole big... I have these shelves over here and nothing on them. They're kind of bare. Messages for Astronia, Simpson, Tennyson... Tennyson. That talk we had to Parvati. Logs. Oh, here we go. Log entry 1, titled Shrink Ray. Doing log entries from user Hawthorne A. Captain's note, SW001, Shrink Ray. Note to self, remember this later? No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but it wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Log entry 2, titled Hammer Power. Which is not the one I clicked on. Alright. Captain's note, SW003, Black Market Leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks of the colony like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to expect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. All right, now we'll look at log entry 2, Hammer Power. The last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at the Last Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udam was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardits yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardits said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of those weapons that inspired Wills. I wonder if that's the hammer that I grabbed somehow. I grabbed without realizing I grabbed it. Acquire Phineas's science weapon. Acquire a science weapon on Groundbreaker. Okay. Okay. What about our journal? What else do we have here? Weapons from the Void. Phineas's science weapon. Okay. Slaughterhouse Clive. He's been making a killing by operating plants. Last marinating Borst factory. Sublight wants to take stuff. You're going to Clive Lumlord's office in the CMP factory and get him out of Sublight's way. Alternatively, search the factory for a way to sabotage his operatives. Catherine suggests investigating the Sisty Pig food supply, the candy machine, or the financial records. Yeah, that one, we tried to get into a slaughterhouse, but it's really bogged down with stuff. Starcross Troopers. Search the outpost. Special Choice Abandoned and Emerald Vale. Head there when you can see they're still alive. Okay, we still have stuff to do on Monarch here, so I'm not leaving Monarch right now. I want to clean up these. I've already fancy clothes, but that's in Byzantium. The Empty Man. Find Reginald Cheney. A note in Reginald Cheney's domicile in Fallbrook indicated he had been panning gold from a river on the outskirts of town. Take Max to search for Reginald along the riverbed. Alright. Emerald Vale. Who can decipher its contents? Alright, well, is that here? I think it might be here. That's on Groundbreaker. I wish they would tell you exactly where. Like, I wish they'd tell you, like, this is on Groundbreaker, or this is, you know, which place you're looking at. Cannon's Cradle. Right, a gunship crash on Monarch, and both factions won it. Retrieved the targeting module. They can still stick the landing. 0 out of 10 from the Monarch judge. Okay, let's do the empty man first if we can. Let's see where that puts me. Region. Right outside Fallbrook. Well, that's easy enough. We can just fast travel over there. All right, let's do that. Fast travel to Fallbrook. Let's take Ellie, maybe. We're already out of there. Let's take Ellie. And Nyoka's really good down here, so I kind of want to keep her for the moment. So let's just do that. Let us just do that. Okay. So this is just outside there. Oh, it's all the way around this other side. Oh, okay. So it's in here. Just around the other side. That is fine. Seeing as though we've already been over there.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Alright, and...
You'd think folks were pissing in the alleyways as bad as it stinks.
heavy ammo and light ammo and an energy cell. But people are going to see me do that. Sublight. Maybe they won't. Let's do a quick save. Okay. They didn't. They didn't see nothing. Guys over there. Don't see nothing either. Just gotta be quick about it. Okay, so over here. Oh, I see. Whole area I didn't even look at. Oh, he's got his own little fire here and everything. Reginald.
Mind your own business, friend.
Mind your own business, friend. Are you sure?
Mind your own business, friend.
Oh, you know what? I gotta take, you know what? He doesn't want to talk to me. He wants to talk to, whoops. He wants to talk to Max. That's what it is. Can I guess I gotta go back and get them in that way. Is there not a way I could just say, hey Max, come out here and help me? I guess not. Where's the ship at? Oh, here it is. The unreliable interior. Alright, and I want to do region. I'm going to go back to here again. I'm going to take Max with us. So we won't take Ellie, we'll take Max and Nyoka. Continue that way. I think it's Max that needs to talk to him. That's why he doesn't want to talk to me. That means we got to do this run again. I wonder... We have a dialogue option where we can part with companions, but I don't know if that fully parts with them, like they leave our company entirely,
You seen
or if they just go back to the ship and then I can then call on somebody else to come out. You would think we'd be able to just communicate and say, hey, dude, come over here. I need you. I need you. Well, we'll see. But we will see. One way or the other, we're back here. Lickety split.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Huh.
Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Hey, what are you doing? Let's all calm down here.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Well, sounds like a good idea. Proceed. Maybe you didn't know the book was in French. You're going to give up everything you've ever believed in just for revenge?
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait. I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There, that's sorted then.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
I'm willing to cut this guy some. I'm feeling like if I say, "What do you say, Vicar?" He's gonna be like, "I say, let's rip his spine out," and I'm gonna be like, "No, that's not what I wanted." You know what? Let's just have a little bit of faith here, because I mean, what's the worst that's gonna happen? He's gonna send us on a wild goose chase, and I'm gonna get a whole bunch of XP for it. I mean, whoop-de-doo. You can go now.
And if that hermit isn't there, we're coming back for you.
There we go. Well, that was illuminating.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent
enthusiasm. Why didn't you tell me you served time in prison?
You never asked.
Very funny. Would you care to explain now?
Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal.
Why'd you feel the need to lie to me about Cheney?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I understand. We all get a little obsessed sometimes. You're forgiven.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Alright, that's fine. I'm satisfied with that. As his hat suddenly comes back on again. Okay. Well, that was quite illuminating, I would say. Alrighty then. So we did that. That's cool and all. We still got more quests to do with him. I actually like, you know, these NPCs. It's hard to get like NPCs that are actually have decent enough like quest lines and stuff. Like usually when games give you an NPC quest line, it's pretty like, you know, it's pretty cookie cutter and stuff. And some of these, I mean, these are ultimately, you know, go fetch this, go fetch that. But the dialogue that it's kicking off is actually quite nice. I'm actually enjoying listening to them just kind of do their thing. Okay, guys, let's get inside the room so we can take all the stuff. I'm surprised there's still room in this place that I haven't looted already. Pocket watch. Alright, mag pick. Wine, take all of those. Not even looking at them, I don't even care what they are, it's just loot and I need it. I'm a loot fiend. I must have my fix. Alright. Done. So, let's see. Probably done with Fallbrook at this point. So everything for Max now is on Scylla, so that's good. Don't bite the sun, that's not here. Search the outpost, let's do this. But I need... oh, I have her. I have Nyoka with us, right? Yeah, okay. Where do we go for this puppy? Oh, right here? Oh, it's right next to the unreliable? Am I seeing that right? I did activate it, right? There are Nyokas here, they're still on. That's weird. It definitely says here. Well, that's... This isn't the right... This is... Well, this is Fallbrook, right? Is that what it said to do? Clear an infestation in Fallbrook? No, clear an infestation site out of an expansion site for Edgewater. That's Spacer's Choice, abandoned Emerald Vale. Head there. This is weird. Okay. Well, it says I'm only 50 meters away. Because there's our ship. Oh, do I have to get in the ship and travel over to another landing site? Why would that be a thing? I have all these fast travels. And they definitely want me to get in the ship. I don't know why. Is it not here on... Oh, it's on Emerald Vale. Oh, okay, that's why I'm so confused. Okay, it's not here on Monarch. It's on Emerald Vale. I'm like abandoned in Emerald Vale. And I'm like, wasn't clicking in my head that it's Emerald Vale's another place to go. So Solution Vial, Slaughterhouse Clive, Weapons from the Void. Let's do Slaughterhouse Clive here, which I have a fast travel unlocked to. MP Borst Factory, because I got close enough to do that. We're going to get immediately attacked, but it may be worth it. Okay, or we won't get immediately attacked, but let's do a let's do a quick save anyway. Oh yeah, there's mechanical sentries there, corporate guard, and there's Clive. Okay, so is there another way into this place? There is a hatch down here, which looks kind of interesting. So let's go see if the game will out and out kill me, or aha! Sewer entrance discovered. All I gotta do is pick it. Bam! And that is what you get for exploring the perimeter. Alright, everybody with me? Let's do another quick save just for the sake of argument. Let's head on up. There are enemies up here. Where's ID?
Going silent.
You don't have to whisper that you're going silent. Just be silent. If I could find an ID, we'd be good here. Robot moving around over there. Pull down there, it looks like. I assume it's a robot. Oh no, they're actual people. Okay. I was assuming that they're robots because they were moving seemed like they were gliding, but oh, there's one over there that's kind of sort of can see me. Now I can't. It's coming this way now. Okay. Let's go up another level. It seems like that's kind of where they want me to go here. Oh, there's a ribbit over there. I wish I could do like a silent takedown, because that would be fantastic. Right about now.
Unexpected.
That's how it's done, Captain.
All that. Thank you. And what do we have here? Authorized user login sequence initiating. All right, messages from A. Rose to F. Patterson. What ends will begin again. Factory's back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and Cousin Isaac are right as rain, we are. I never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does, but he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if he ain't coming back, You could at least answer my darn messages. I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac. Haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind, A. From J. Blanchard. To C. Blanchard. Need me a new job. I cannot freaking take it any longer. I know the money's good. I know the work's steady, but core, you can't hardly fathom what it's like day in and out. Grew up with the slimy worm, and now he's got me calling him the Borst King of Monarch, like a real fraggin' royalty, like the myths of old. And he's always muttering to himself or shouting, splattered with gristle or worse. But I know what happened to them fellas who got pink slips. Won't go out like that, not me, and not on account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Janin. Janin? Whatever. Okay. Interesting. Stuff here. Doogie stems. Take those. Ring in there. I found another vending machine. That's always good. And some weapon parts. Some fried crusty bits. What do we have here? Line shift reports. Old files to be deleted. CMP factory systems. From F. Patterson to A. Rose, the end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now, everything I feared is coming to pass. CMP's abandoned Monarch with the others. Factory's in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. Because what's the point, really? Never got my last 2 bit carts for wages owed. Which means I can't pay rent. Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of cousins' gambling habits. I know how you titter it away whenever I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out in the streets. Where are you gonna? What are you gonna do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry is scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not in body, Fritz. Shift report 084. Authorized user G. Gould. See postscripts. With the quality of cans. Quality of cans, quality of cans, quality clans. Unclogged machinery. Ran diagnostics on clog. Inspected quality of cans. See more. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clog? It can't be a Raptidon, weren't no scales, and there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig, but I'll be damned if I ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellas back to the factory like we were going to run it rogue. Well, I guess we did. But you were right. There was money ripe for the picking even without CMP's umbrella, and I just want you to know I appreciate what you did for each of us. P.S. Best have maintenance check the grading on the vents. That's the second clog this month. Oh boy. I have a feeling there's going to be a giant clog monster coming after me now. Alright, so all those things. What do we have at the vendor? Can I should probably sell all my junk. Excellent. I'm no longer in a restricted access area. Oh, that's nice. Workbench discovered. Ooh, and hello, mag picks. Oh, this is the front door, I see. Okay. Workbench hidden over here. Ammo as well. Quiet muzzler. Just sitting on top of the workbench. Bit cartridge and a gun. And more restricted access. Let's just lead to the... That is sealed, okay. Doesn't lead anywhere, because it's sealed. I'm getting a feeling like that led to the like the pig area, Sissy Pig area. That's how they herd them in. Bird punch, nothing in that fridge. Grab all the food all the time. We're gonna have nothing but food on the ship when I get done with this game. We're gonna have a big old food ship. Okay. This is the way we came up. I have not gone through there because there is a thing here. Let's try this right now. Guy sitting on the can, eh? Well, I am mighty sorry about this dude, but... Oh, it's just a robot. Oh, no it's not. No, it wasn't. It looked like a robot, but it was just... He had the armor on. Oh, we have a disguise now. Okay, cool. Let's hurry up because we don't have a whole lot of time for this disguise. I can run through here. Okay. Go walking on through.
Initiating greetings
to the other side. Does this open? It does. Okay. That disguise isn't going to last much longer. In fact, it didn't. We made it. For now. Bunch of things behind that door. Some vending machines here for us. Bypass shunt. Troop helmets. Trying not to be seen here is my goal. Alright, use a terminal. Hack 55 enable pink slip protocol on Sentry Automex. Ooh. Let's see maintenance logs. Maintenance log 157. Clogging machinery consisted of the following composition: 16% adipose tissues, 15% bone, 40% to indeterminate percentage. Sinew, hair, hemoglobin, and other organic materials. Ah, they threw some humans in there. Would you like to run a deeper diagnostic? Processing keystrokes. No, 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 no. Authorization approved. Resuming deep cleansing cycle. And it's log 241. Dictating memoranda from authorized user, control room operator. Begin block quote. Oh, for piss and plasma, I ain't input start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. I was only saying how it irks me when the others filch my lunch. Free butter and purple berry jelly. I'll have you know, not Borston for good reason. And while they're gorging, they got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle fingers at me from the factory floor, 'cause they know, I can't go down there till shift break, and by then it's too late. Tell you what, though, I'm tempted all right to use the Sentry Automex new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Won't be wagging their middle fingers then, now would they? End block quote. Okay. I mean, I could do that and it would just kill everybody, which works. I mean, that would be the easiest way to do it, so let's do it. Bam. I hear a lot of shooting going on. Alright, and we'll call the elevator to ground level. Remember, when meeting with the king, do not initiate conversation, avoid eye contact, respond respectfully when addressed, and above all else, do not provide any provocation for which to be canned. Okay. So, I'm sure that killed all the dudes, which is great. But these mechs are still probably really pissed off at me. So, you know. But I guess now I can just kill them straight up and not worry about it too much. That is sealed. Where is the where's the elevator at? All radios are locked down because of the pink slip protocol. Okay. That is a lot of mechs there. A whole lot of them. But I see some shooting still going on. So I don't know if the mechs are going to kill each other, because that would be kind of nice. I'm going to guess that they're not. But I need to get somewhere in order to get to this whatchamadoozit? It's elevator.
Clearing queued security actions.
So what is that little symbol above their head? Is that just a thing on them? I don't... These are still showing up as hostile, so I'm guessing I should probably up and destroy them. This guy's failed. It's fine.
Well done. We're still alive.
Factory reputation decreased. Yeah, like that's gonna matter. These things probably killed everybody anyway. Oh, my disguise recharged somehow. Not sure how, but it did. Hand-typed note on CMP datapad. Don't ask me more about not where he can hear us. Had to sneak this onto your datapad. Delete after reading. Just be careful. All I know is Tammy spied Slaughterhouse Clive feeding the sisty some questionable meat. Awful bloody with bones poking out of it. Says later she found a hand in the trowel. She screamed. Now Tammy's been downsized too, and the pigs keep getting fatter. Oh boy. That ain't good. Clive's office key. I guess that was Clive there, huh? This dude had his office key. Factory cartridge. Around all these things. I know my thing is running out again, but that's alright. We'll just shoot to kill. Not running out as quickly as it did before, though. I mean, I know it only runs out when you're moving around. I guess that's why it ran out so fast last time, is because I was moving around so much. Increase production rate by 200%. Okay. Deal with Clive. Machinery cannot keep pace with the set rate. Risk of meltdown leading to confined explosion is 99.3% likely to occur at this production rate. Suggested actions lower the production rate by 50%. Okay. Well, that's fine. It'll eventually implode. But hopefully well after I'm out of here. Also, what is over here? Let us pick this. Oh, here's Clive. Clive Lumberg in here, right?
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You've got blood on your shirt right there. No lower.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing sometime.
Huh.
I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Borstwurst.
Those parts are from Sisty Pigs?
I do own a factory known for specializing in the canning of Borstwurst. On occasion, I like to imbibe other parts of the Sisty Pig. Did you fancy me a cannibal? Perish the thought. No, I don't eat the bodies, I disappear. A joke, that last was. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Yeah, we're gonna kill this dude.
I'm not saying you shouldn't vex this guy, but if you do, it's been nice knowing you.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings.
Yeah, please don't take this personally. Okay, well, I think I feel good about killing that dude, honestly. Really good. Given what we know about what's been going on here. Sure. Service awards. No idea what that just did. Is that the elevator? Oh, that is the elevator. Okay, because that's the elevator to get back up here, I guess. Which I found another way. Okay. Welcome, King. Personnel files. All files have been terminated. Okay. Personal files. Executive dictation 056. Who would have thought it, am I right? Whole factory ripe for the taking, none the wiser, save for me. And now the king, I reckon, who's also me, but different. Better, I know. It ain't wise to be so fanciful, but it grows so lonely, just me and the pigs, and the machinery. And now the king. The others will come soon, though, to work for me. The laborers. Got to start small, but then we'll build, and we'll feed, and we'll feed, and we'll feed. Executive Dictation 108. The king can scarcely believe how well, how awful fine, it's all gone. I come from nothing, but now I am a self-made man, rich in meat and money beyond what one can believe. Power and privacy are mine. Everything I ought ever to desire is mine, except for... And the king. He may not have been with me from the beginning, but he was the first to arrive. He kept me from being alone. That is for true. Don't think I could forget, nor escape that fact. Executive Dictation 113. Think I got it. Any personnel, and I don't care if they be a line worker or the janitor or a star's damn sissy pig, we shall tell them to call the king by his rightful moniker, and do it properly. None of this Slaughterhouse Clive pig shit, or I will show them a slaughter they won't ever forget. Did I make myself clear enough? Yes? Marvelous. That ought to do it. Yep. I lost his marbles. And most of his limbs when I shot the hell out of him. Okay. That needs level 50 and lockpicking, huh? Okay. Is there anything else here to look at? Oh, I see. I went out of a restricted area and back in. That's why my thing recharged. Okay. But are we... Okay. Clive's Special Borsts. Don't think we ever want to eat these. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah, I'll take all that stuff from you, sir. Alright, all that stuff is mine now. And these robots won't attack, but that's fine. I don't really care if they do or not. That guy got vaporized. Okay. Oh, there's a workbench over here too, huh? A workbench. XP just for discovering it. Bypass shunts and other things. Man, there's so much loot here. So much loot. There is an enemy over there. So, what is that leading me to? Is the question right now. Oh, that's just telling me to get out of here, I guess. Yep, it is. Bracelet there. Yep, transition to Monarch Wilderness. I guess we did everything here. I don't think there's anything I don't think I missed anything. So I'd say we're done there. Return to Catherine. Indeed is done. Okay, let her know in Fallbrook. So I guess we can go back to Fallbrook then. I can't fast travel from this location though, but that's fine. Although there's probably going to be robots out here. Oh, I've got... Oh, my thing regenerated. Cool. Alright, never mind. Even better. Just go on out here and unseal the door. And all that stuff. Just gonna walk right out the front gate. Cool. Okay. Well, that was relatively straightforward. Let's head back to Fallbrook and let Catherine know that we took care of her little problem. For a place that's supposed to be like a resort here, these roads, these roads could really use a little TLC.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
Please say the Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Oda corpse you're wearing is Clive's. Good news! I butchered Clive and threw a wrench in the machinery.
And when you destroyed my machinery, was it before or after you killed Clive? Because you understand, if it was after, on second thought, don't even tell me. We'll just say I'm doubly grateful. Though there's no double reward. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
I found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
Took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
He tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transports.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess. It involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
Okay, I guess. Would I like a room? I mean, I guess I could take a room. I don't know that it would matter. I mean, I could. Might be loot in there, but I don't think I care. So that's enough for now. All right. I think we did everything. The backwoods man. We got Catherine's terminal key, which I don't think she's going to actually give me unless I go and procure it. I wonder.
Quietly now.
Let's see what happens. I've done a quick save, so we can always see what happens here. Well, okay. Everybody stop being suspicious. Awesome. Alright, let's do another. Well, let's walk around for a second and make sure nobody cares. Alright, nobody cares. So we're going to do another save here because when I go onto her terminal, she might care. What ID cartridge. Alright. Use terminal. Messages. To L. Hagen. My dearest pain in the ass. For a good month now, I've been blind, dropping supplies to an anonymous buyer. The payment's clear in full on time, and the supplies are religiously retrieved from the bridge to the north of Fallbrook. My suspicions warn me that we might very well be dealing with a corporation, one operating on Monarch illegally. An opportunity for exploration is ripe, but I find myself itching to strike. I advise now, forever hold your peace. Your most favored salvager, Nealon. Huh. I don't know if that gives me much to go on. But okay. I was expecting kind of a little bit more from that, but there was nothing there to really expect, I guess. Niles, did I talk to you?
Hey, if it ain't the cleaner, how'd the disposal go? Was it messy? I hope it was messy.
Patron Wesley Alexander.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sent you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Got any glacial age whiskey?
No, I don't have any. Ugh. If it's only a drink you're after, the full bar's upstairs. This here's the ante up, where you place your bets.
What can I bet on?
Tossball, autoloader races, card games, you name it. I ain't picky. And neither is Catherine. We'll both break your legs if you lose, then shirk on paying.
Okay. That's interesting. I'm not sure what to make of that. But sure. I can't actually play, though, anything. So there's not much we can do there with that. And then up here, there's Arthur.
Glad you made it out. Hope you got the bastards that hit us.
Albrook, Yvonne.
Pick your poison. We've only got all day. So, what's your story?
I'd like a drink, I guess. And not really. Okay, never mind. Thought I'd get more out of her. pistol and bit cartridges in there, but not gonna worry about that. Not enough for me to care, especially when there's someone just sleeping right there. Not that they're gonna see anything, but I'd rather not worry about it. Also, do you have a name? No, you're just subway employee. Okay.
Great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur, so long as you don't mind being in her debt.
Efficient, clever, ruthless.
So what else do we have here? We got Radio Fiend Monarch. I gotta speak with Phineas. Travel to his lab. Cat's Cradle is where we got to go next to retrieve the gunship's targeting module. Search the outposts. Fancy clothes. Herman and Scylla. And that science weapon is in his orbital lab. Salvager in the Sky is on Groundbreaker. Okay, so this one's the one we're going to do. Cannon's Cradle. Where are we going to go for that? Way over here to the Sulfur Pits. I guess I can go to the Cascadia landing pad and then get over to there from there because that's like the closest thing, right? Well, I guess no. Terra 1 Publications is probably the closest to this. You can probably just a hop, skip, and a jump over there. So let's do that. See what we can do. Oh, and there's some iconoclast fighting over here. Fighting and dying. I'll take your stuff then, if you're going to die on me. Don't mind me, I'm just cleaning up cleaning up after everyone who has bit the bullet here. Iconoclasts. Sure. Alright. Well, let's head over to this thing. Still a good distance away. Alright. Am I even going the right way here? I think it's this way. Yes. Okay. I see enemies coming up. Manta swarms. And where there are manta swarms, there are big Berthas.
Want to try me?
Oh, I guess I should have reloaded, huh? Okay. That. Good and good. Good and done. Oh, lots of dead people. With some loot on them. Which I can't help myself but loot. Mega Manta Queen. Oh boy.
I smite you in the name of the law.
Go. I think that was the Mega Manta thing that we just killed there. Nope, Mega Manta Queen's still here. We're hitting it. In fact, I'm gonna do a bunch of damage to it. And it's dead. Alright. Well, we got all that stuff. And there's a vending machine over here too. Very cool. One more little reload job here. I'm gonna need some more. That is something. Something is reflecting in this thing here. Another vending machine. Okay. Nothing in there. Make sure there's no mines around here. Grab all of everything, ammo, and otherwise that takes 90 to unlock. Which is crazy pants. And get on top of this, and get on top of that. Alright, there's gotta be a way up here. I feel like there's something up top. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, never mind. Nothing up top after all. Few more things behind here, though. Grab that stuff. Okay. Onwards we go. Oh, we got more Manta Queens. Which are now, like, no big deal. Which is just crazy to say.
Don't mess with us.
Marauder doesn't have anything on him. Well, there's the crashed ship. So, bunch of Raptidons over here. Okay. Boy, they're getting hit by something here. Oh, a spitter, that's what it is. And this guy, Raptidon Colossus. Ow, that hurts. Stop that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Just wanted to nip that one in the bud before it came running at us. Didn't see anything on them. Okay. Okay, and that one. Much needed ammo. Oh, this guy's got a lot of stuff on him. I'll take all that, thank you. Wow, so much stuff. Yes, please. It's like Christmas all over again. It's Christmas in January. So we'll make our way over here. What is that I'm seeing over on the left here? Besides the Raptidon Colossus we need to kill. Nice, nice, nice.
That's the last of them.
It's so freaky to me that these things are like easy to kill now. Given how freaking difficult they were when we got here. We truly have become badasses. Oh, it's just a sign. Okay, I was like, is that another... like another stack of boxes or something? Alright, let's do a quick save before we walk up on this thing. And... what do we got here? Gunship crash site. It's a fast travel location.
Go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
I'll stay here as well, to keep an eye out for any potential threats.
Oh, that's not good when your NPCs are like, yeah, we're just gonna abandon you right now. It's like, yeah, just good luck. Good luck, dude. We're just gonna stay out here. Got a tossball card on him. Corporate Commander. Okay. Terminal. Eject Captain Ratz's command key. Locate targeting module. Let's locate the targeting module first. Located in primary routing, access requires Captain Master's command key. Warning, the integration module is responsible for controlling access to the ship's primary functions. Removing it will void your manufacturer's warranty. Okay. Run diagnostics. As Mark IV gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges, the cost of any repairs necessary will be averaged amongst the crew. View logs. Only the most recent entries are available. Captain's log, November 12th, 2354. CE's saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikusho, I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. Captain's log, December 21st, 2354. How in his law-forsaken colonies it's so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing and I can't even get a response from corporate. Captain's log, January 3rd, 2355. Another day, another ship lands on Tower 1 and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Okay. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna die, you might as well be snarky all the way down. I guess. Let's eject his command key so we can grab it. Alright, exit. And, yeah. Unlock with gunship captain's command key. Oh, this is a Quite the mess, isn't it? Very, very red. It's almost like they were in red alert. Or maybe reddish alert. Carpet Trooper. This door, not a real door. That's not a real door. Okay. Does jumping up on here do anything for me? Does it get me leverage? Probably not. Just have to use the ladder. I feel like I'm missing like some kind of loot somewhere here or something to interact with, but whatever. There's a targeting module. Well, I guess we're taking it. Pick up Cantankerous Cannid Targeting Module. Okay. Is that the name of the ship, the Cantankerous Cannid? I'm like, is that a type of targeting module, or is that the name of the ship? That must be the name of the ship. Okay. No signs of the chief engineer. I guess she truly did have her final sign-off. Oh, wait. Here we go. Corporate technician. That's probably her, I would imagine. Just thinking out loud here. Although it could be that she was the one up front here that where the message was saved, maybe? Yeah, probably. Corporate technician. Nothing. I get this feeling like something's hidden around here that I really want to look at, but I don't see anything else. So, assume we're all good here. Okay, well, I guess we gotta take this back to one of the two. Who do we give it to? Give it to the Iconoclasts, or do we give it to what's his face? Stellar Bay? Ruins South, or do we give it to Amber Heights? I kind of don't want to give it to Amber Heights because the dude running the show over there is kind of a crazy man. Kind of a crazy man. And I kind of want those people that are under him to just sort of go back into the fold. But at the same point, and also he also betrayed a lot of people, getting them killed and all that stuff. So, but at the same point, I'm kind of wanting to give it to his second in command because she seems like she's more level-headed. But I think we're just going to do it over here in Stellar Bay and just give it to them and say screw it, because our problems will be done here. It's one of those lessers of two evils things.
Survival of the fittest. One more time, I'm gonna lose it. Survival's about persistence and luck.
So weapon proficiency and adaptive skill play no part whatsoever, in your mind.
If it does, it ain't enough. I've gone and outlived the best hunters I ever knew.
It is neither luck nor random chance. At times, destiny may not seem fair, but there is a reason for life events, even if that reason is not immediately obvious.
Please. Nature's only got one reason for death. To feed the one still standing.
Oh, I mean, they both got points here. I don't want to give it to this guy, but I guess I'm going to give it to this guy.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful Monarch.
I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet. I've sent patrols, but
They're running into trouble with the iconoclasts.
Yeah, I noticed. They got really killed. Could you agree to a truce with the iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
Not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
I'm not sure here. You're good with details when you use someone who sees the big picture. I don't think is going to convince him. But saying the people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board sounds like a better one.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
What about Graham's second-in-command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Actually, I already found it on a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Good. All right. I like the way this is shaping up now. Let's see if we can make a mountain out of a molehill here, or something a little bit more. Something. Let's see if we can make something good out of something really, really bad. I guess that's what I'm trying to go for. Okay. And I really want her in charge anyway because she's more reasonable than this dude. Let's talk to her.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
Ah, very good, Vicar.
Not wrong, but get the hell off your high horse, preacher. This ain't exactly easy for me. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
And you'd run it in his stead?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually, figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony.
Yeah, iconoclasts may take your orders, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes, you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong. Even if it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
Fair enough.
I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support?
Yes.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
I like the music choice here too. It's like nice and solemn for what's about to happen.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
Stand down, Graham.
Stand down? I'm afraid I don't understand, Captain.
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I do. She's got the best intentions of the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Huh, this is an interesting one. You ran, you needed a clear conscience, so you ran. You don't seek enlightenment, you just feel guilty. These deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them. I'm tempted to say number one because it's the truth of the matter. But since he is a like true believer character, he's not going to believe that he can't meditate his guilt away. So I feel like number two is better. You ran, you needed a clear conscience, so you ran.
I escaped the corruption of the endless cycle of corporate greed. Yes, I ran from that. But now I'm ready to face it once more. I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
So the first option was probably the better one.
What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Incoming!
That's the last of them.
That's how we fucking do it.
Well, that was not the way I wanted that to happen. So I feel like the number one option probably was the better one. But I'm not convinced enough to go try again. Plus, I didn't quick save before we came in here, so we're just gonna leave it at that.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
I don't have the inspiration or persuade, huh? Neither of you can afford this fight. Monarch is going to devour the victor.
Yeah, well, we'll die Fuck. I sound like Graham. Throwing lives at a problem. I've lost a hell of a lot to this fight. Graham would never agree to this, but I'm starting to realize how often he led us astray. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Okay. Oversee the negotiation, you say? Alright. Okay, she wants to meet at the old OSI church, huh? Just outside Stellar Bay ruins. Okay. Well, it's not too bad. Let's go up here. And let's do, well, yeah, we'll do a quick save now. Even though I gotta run a little bit before we get to it. I don't think there's any, I've pretty well cleared this place out unless they have respawned everything on me. Well, here's the church. Alright, let's do another quick save. Here we go. And they're standing right in the middle.
Thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
We're here to see that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the iconoclast just supported your supply lines? You don't have weeks, Sanjar. Zora's ready to storm the city right now.
Though I admit I'd rather not. We've shed enough blood as it is.
Is the only choice here between fighting and starving? We've got to be practical.
Come on, Sanjar. You can't start negotiations this way.
This feels more like an assault than a negotiation.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu, Captain.
You did a strange thing with your eyes just now. Is this all supposed to mean something to me?
Come on. You can't be this obtuse. Tell me Graham wasn't working alone. He couldn't have.
Huh. I honestly 3 seems correct to me. Like I don't think Sanjar would have hurt anyone if he knew he didn't agree to it.
Void take his agreement. He stood by and let it happen.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondences between him and the pirates.
But that means I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
I buy it. Sanjar ain't capable of hurting a sprat, even from a distance.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Zora. You're here for your people, not the past.
You're right. Live in the moment. At this moment, I need a place for my people. You can share, or we can take it. Up to you.
This shall be good practice for working with the board, I see. Still, anything's cheaper than war. You have a deal, Zora.
She does? What about the targeting module?
If we're in Stellar Bay, then we don't need it yet. I just need a promise that when we do, we'll share it.
Guess that's that.
Thank you for brokering this arrangement.
Yeah. Here's hoping we don't come to regret this. Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
I'm a little disappointed with that. That felt... The writing of that negotiation felt a little off to me. Like it was getting good there for a little bit, and then suddenly it turned for the better without, like, Sanjar barely had any say in anything. Like he barely put up a fight or anything. Which, I mean, matches his character somewhat, but still, that was a bit weird. I feel a little unfulfilled by that whole dialogue option. It's like the first time I've really kind of felt like the dialogue wasn't well put together. In fact, that is the first time I felt like the dialogue wasn't well put together. But, one way or the other, it worked, I would say. So... Is that it then? We got stuff to do on Scylla, stuff to do in Emerald Vale, Byzantium. I feel like we need to get to Scylla next, most definitely, because there's a couple things to do there, and it's just seems like it's a really big side thing, especially for the Vicar here. But let's see, I guess we'll head back to... I mean, we can... The main quest... When we go to speak to Phineas, we have to travel to his lab, and then we have this other thing to do when we get there. But I kind of want to do some of these other things first, like the companion quests. I want to get those done. So with that, let's head back to... that's not it. That's Amber Heights. The Unreliable. Okay.
Good report. Yoka is drunk. Surprise.
Yoka is drunk. Surprise. Toxic free. Can I transfer stuff here? Spacers, Corona, liquid caffeine. I guess we could put that over there, or E the store. Except, just trying to get some of the stuff out of my inventory I'm barely ever using. Attributes, mind attributes. Okay. That in there. What is this? Tobacco orniers. Alright, I'll throw those in there too. Nothing but food on this trip here. Head, something elixir. Worst. Can't believe it's not borscht. Alright. Trying to get some of this stuff situated here. Compatibility cooldown minus 50%. I don't think that's that big a deal. Carry around with me. Around the minimal that I need. Headshot stuff, melee weapon attack speed, simulation, we'll keep some of that. That. Purple berry punch we'll just throw in there. Energy drink as well. Rapidon meat, we'll just throw a random Rapidon meat in there. Because we can. Purple berry juice. Lemon slap. I know I should keep some of this stuff, but it's just tired of hauling it around, honestly. Toxic free. I'm just going to end up picking up a whole bunch more anyway, so why not? Alright. It's fine. Throw a bunch of those in there. That'll help us a little bit. Let's come over here real fast. Break down a few things just to get some space back. 5, 22. 38's pretty good. 26, 22, 22. 18. 35 we can get rid of. 18, 9. Ooh, 53. That is delicious. Stealth skills -5, but that is very good. Probably try to use that myself. Factory stock armor plating. What's already got on it. Repair everything. Sure. Can tinker with some more stuff. Not much more. Alright. Cool. I'm assuming she doesn't have anything more to say to me right now. What I'd like to do, though, let's get out into space. And let's head for Scylla. Finally done with Monarch. Finally done with Monarch. How are you doing, Ada?
Captain, how can I be of assistance?
Something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Are you keeping any secrets from me?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
I'm actually afraid of sock puppets. I'm one of the Lost Hope colonists. The scientists revived me from hibernation.
Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
You're clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system. Are you sentient? Your secret is that you are in love with Alex Hawthorne?
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of the shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
You are clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
That's just being sassy. Alright, so we're in orbit of Scylla now. And that's a thing.
Talk about this.
Oh, Felix, you want to talk about something?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Are you going somewhere with this?
Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Well, this is obviously important to you, so let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Well, thank me later. Okay. Well, that triggered nicely, I would say. Is there anybody else that wants to have a heart-to-heart now that we're in orbit of Scylla? How about you, Sam? Do you have something you want to say? Why those things are in your bunk? I didn't really pick up any other things though, did I? Ellie, do you want to talk about anything?
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
It just goes to show you there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato. But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Gotta try looking for the good in people.
In my experience, it's spread real thin. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Never mind. Okay. Sure. What the? Nyoka. I'm looking over here like, what? When did she get a dummy? And she's it's upside down.
Hey, Cap.
You getting along with the crew?
Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know. Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
Wait, you said something? I forgot. I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will. Hey, Cap.
What's with the raptidon in your room?
Oh, that's just Frida. She's the first rapt I ever killed. I had her preserved.
How long ago was this?
It had been when I was a kid, so something on the order of 20 years. My parents were very proud.
I'm impressed it looks as good as it does.
Me too, to be honest. I'd have thought she'd have started rotting years ago. Counting my blessings.
Mind if I talk to it once in a while? Right. Well, thanks for the story.
Anytime, Cap.
I kind of want to just pick her up and put her into the bed, but it's not giving me the option to do that. So I guess she'll just have to. I guess she'll just have to lay there in that very uncomfortable position. You know what would be great is if later on we come back and she's woken up and she's like, "Man, I feel like I slept wrong." I have such a crick in my neck. I think I slept wrong.
By verity, by strength. What are we contemplating today?
Okay, we don't have anything to say to him right now. I thought there'd be another dialogue option or something. How about we didn't hit Parvati up because I didn't think she'd have anything more to say, but maybe she does. Just we'll give her the benefit of the doubt here.
My compliments to Sam. I do so love a clean cargo hold.
She's probably in here, right? Yep. Still fixing that damn pipe. Same pipe over and over again.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Okay, no, there's nothing more to say to her. Alright, that's fine. Back to fixing that same pipe over and over and over again. Don't envy your job, that's for sure. Alright, friends. Well, we have some quests to do. We have a brand new quest to do from Felix. So I guess we got to bring Felix along with us in this next little adventure here. But yeah, sorry I had to make it like a slightly shorter session because I had technical problems that made me about a half an hour late. So that's unfortunate. But we are good to go now, it looks like. So, ooh, when did I get this? So, like the spores of the puffball cast on the wind, a light and a fresh soil, we put down new roots. New roots, Adelaide. Oh, I don't even remember getting that.
I've shut off the visual feed
Oh,
from my ocular
look at
input
this stuff.
in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
Thanks, Ada. You're a sweetheart. Antibiotics Secret Lab 27. Where did we get all this stuff? This wasn't here like 5 minutes ago, and now it's back. Now that Zora's in charge, a class have a fighting chance of surviving and spreading. Oh, this is really cool. And I got some sconces now. Sandjar donated these after you helped MSI. Oh, that's super awesome. Oh, that's so cool. And then we got the CMP Borst Factory. Do me proud, and I shall shower you in Borstwurst and gold. Cross me, and I will serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by Borst King of Monarch himself. I assume right before I murdered his ass. We got like flowers up there now. See, I was just saying that this cabin looked very sparse with just the one thing, but now it's really cool looking. I like that this secret lab thing is here too. Courtesy of Auntie Cleo's abandoned lab in Roseway. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad that I'm finally getting some tchotchkes as well when I walked in here. Okay, well, with that, friends, that will end this session. I will be back again with some more. But for those watching the VOD, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.